welcome back. It's been a long time. Do you miss me? Yeah, I miss you. I miss you more. Mwah. So today we are going to talk about a very interesting episode. We are going to talk about why is dating in Nigeria terrible? That question I ask myself because I'm a Nigerian. Dating in Nigeria can't be compared to other dating in the whole world because our country is gone. Otilo, it's gone. So most dating is a contract. Do you know what it means by it? It's a transaction. Most dating in Nigeria is a transaction. That's the truth. So if you're expecting a girl to be loyal to you and you don't have money, I don't know. I can't even define what the relationship will be. Let's say here in Nigeria, we are filled with a lot of confusion. Confusion from the government, confusion from environment, confusion from parental upbringing. Because most times, for you to get a good job that can take care of your self-need, it takes a lot. When I say it takes a lot, and you being a man and you don't have your parents who are suiting to those bills, taking care of your financial needs, and giving you some upkeep money, and you have a girlfriend, and you're dating you're a girl that is not working, love is nice. When a girl, you see your girlfriend and she looks beautiful, it takes a lot to look beautiful. It takes a lot to look classy. It takes a lot to look devouring. For a girl to look the way you want her, it's money you will spend. And for a man to look like that's your taste of man, smell good, wear good clothes, man, haircuts, bears, needs, everything very fine. It's money too. So in our country, you find it difficult to get a job. You find it difficult to eat. And even when you have a job, you can't even fit it in if it is not enough. That means if it's the pay, the remuneration is not enough. So dating in Nigeria is now seen as a contract, a transaction, because when a girl accepts to ask you out, let me talk at the girl part of it. When a girl accepts your proposal to be your girlfriend, two things are involved: your character, your physique. In terms of physique, we're talking about the way you look. Do you look expensive? Do you look as if you're begging food? Do this guy look like, oh, can I ask him for a help? Because in Nigeria, before you see an independent woman, it takes a lot. Unlike other countries where you can easily get a good pay jobs, but here you will strive to survive. Dating in Nigeria, most times guys compare white ladies to Nigerian ladies. They always believe that white ladies go for love, white Nigerian ladies go for money, because our country is different. It's totally different. So you can't just blame a girl that she's going for money, but in the aspect of that, try and know if the girl loves you. Yes, you still can't also know if the girl loves you, because love is good, but when there is no money, you see a girl, she asks you for some assistance, you opt out because you think relationship don't have to be with money. Remember when I talked about the virtues of relationship, support is there. And here in Nigeria, and you're dating a girl, you are not giving her financial support, my dear, I don't think you are doing enough, because our country is hard. For that girl to be begging you money, to be asking you for money, she really needs that money. So let's go to the guy aspect of it. For a guy, most times we ladies get it complicated. A guy in Nigeria find it difficult if you don't have a well-to-do parent, your foundation is not that strong. Even graduating from the higher institution, you come out, you start searching for a job, and for you to get a high-paying job, you need to know high people in high places. And those guys are the guys that are not even working. They are the guys that really have what it takes to keep a woman. Most of them When you think a guy has money, he will start let's say being unfaithful in that relationship, because they might think, oh, I have the money to get the girl that I want. So most times those guys that don't even have the money, you can't even date them as a woman. Here in Nigeria, it takes only a well-to-do woman to go for a guy who is growing. And most times when those guys get to meet this girl, they wouldn't love them enough. Yes, most times they wouldn't. It's not a steady thing. It's not something that happens always. It's not a recurrence. It's something that when you check the statistics, it happens that way. Someone that loves you, you don't get to love the person. The person that doesn't love you, you got to love the person. That is how it happened here, because the country is bad. When you see a situation in this, when you get to this situation of love in Nigeria, is different. That's why I come to understand the reason why some young guys get it difficult to settle down, to get married. Because when you start to think about the financial need of having a home, and at the moment they're looking at you, you can't, maybe you are not really getting the average pay for to keep yourself up, like to look like a lady, and this guy is just like still in that the same way. How do you think this guy is going to settle down with you? That's why most times you see a relationship that lasts for 7 years, 15 years and thereabout, because they are on the growing process, because that growing process takes a very, very long time here in Nigeria. So my darling, don't compare relationship in Nigeria to other relationship in the whole world. Yes, you can find love in Nigeria, but that doesn't mean Nigeria is all about money. Because here, without that money, how will you survive? How will you survive? Then in the other countries, we have a lot of insurance companies that you can even be with, even to get a phone, even to get a lot of things, healthcare. Insurance, government is there to cover you up. But here in Nigeria, when you see situation is terrible, it's totally terrible. So I urge you all to try and have empathy in your relationship, because if you are comparing relationship to other people's relationship, your relationship with other people's relationship, you're gonna crumble. You might not even get the woman that you desire on the process of comparison. So try and watch it out, know what to do, how to fit in, grow your woman. In as much as most times you can grow a woman, she might disappoint you, but you need to use your IQ when you're growing a woman. You love her and do everything that makes that relationship grow, and you see it will be beautiful. Love is a good thing, but it can only grow when you water it. So keep watching, and don't forget to always come back to check my recent video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and don't forget, I still love you. Touch every heart out there. Some people might need your love. Don't forget to reach out to your closest friend, check up on them and know how they're doing. Love leads and love matters. Bye.